Alright everyone, welcome to the Book Pulse. I'm Riley, and I'm just going to jump right into it. This week starts D23, and we finally have the official trailer for Season 3 of Percy Jackson, The Titan's Curse. Now, I'm extremely excited for this season because this is arguably my favorite book of the entire series. So I'm really excited to see how this season pans out, and from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be another solid one. Just some things that I saw right off the top of my head when I watched the trailer this morning. I really loved Nico and Bianca. I think those two actors are going to do a great job and in those roles so far, from what I've seen. We also got the Junkyard of the Gods in a couple of the shots. We got Kate McKinnon as Aphrodite. We also saw Ares real quick. We saw Bessie the Sea Cow, and we also saw the Hoover Dam, which is going to be a really fun scene, assuming they put in that one joke from the books. But I think we are in for another great season. Later on, I will do a video doing a fuller breakdown of the season, or of the trailer as a whole. But from what I saw, I think we are in pretty good shape. One of the things I really want to see in this season is an expansion on Luke and Thalia's relationship and like how they met each other. Now that Thalia is going to be taking Clarice's position from season 2, where she was the one who got a much more expanded role in the story, I think Thalia is going to jump into that position, and we can get a lot more of their story. And someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure we never find out how Thalia and Luke first meet. We know how they meet Annabeth, but we don't know how they meet each other. So I think this is a really good time to do this because obviously Thalia is going to be on the quest, but also Luke is going to have a lot of scenes. I'm assuming Luke is going to have a lot of scenes with Annabeth because the two of them are going to be so close together on Mount Tam. So the other big question is, assuming that we are going to get more of an expanded look at Thalia's past, are we going to see Jason? Now, my instinct is to say no, that we're not, just because I don't know how far into the show Disney's going to be willing to get. So I don't know if we're ever going to get, into Heroes of Olympus. I would love that, but I don't know if they're going to be willing to go that far into the series. But if we do get some sort of mention or hint at Jason, I would love it, and I feel like everyone else who loves the books would really love seeing some sort of hint at Jason, but there's probably a 50-50 shot if that's going to happen at all. The only question I really have about the trailer is what's the deal with Rachel? Because as far as I know, they have not casted anyone as Rachel, which is really surprising because obviously Titan's Curse is the book where she first appears in. So I'm really concerned a little bit that they are going to hold her for season 4 and not intro her in the whole Hoover Dam thing, which Hoover Dam appears in the trailer. And in my mind, at least, if you're going to do the Hoover Dam, what's the point in doing that and you're not going to introduce Rachel in that scene? At least that's my rationale. They could totally have a plan to intro her into season 4, but I think the better way to do this is do it how they have it in the books and have her get introduced into season 3 in Titan's Curse, and then Percy brings her along for Battle of the Labyrinth. At least in my mind, that's the easier way to do this, as opposed to, writing around her not being in the Hoover Dam and then figuring out how to bring her into the show for season 4. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a more full, in-depth breakdown of the trailer later on, but I just wanted to pop on here and give you guys my initial thoughts. And otherwise, I feel like we are going to be in for a really fun season starting in November. We got obviously this dropping in November, but on the same day, we got the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes movie that's dropping in November as well. And I'm really excited for both of those, so stick around for that. And I will be doing reviews for both of them when they drop.